I'm the daughter of the chief hustler. Mimi ni mtoto wa hustler. So I've seen him hustle and I've also hustled in my own ways. It's a true story. I used to sell smoky and kachumbari, and I think my classmates and people I shared a dorm with, because I used to stay here in Athi River in a dorm here. I stayed here for 2 years and I was in also the Valley Road campus. So I have an experience of what the Kenyan youth undergo in different circumstances. So mimi mtu niko kwa ground even though my father is now the president, mimi mtu nimekuwa kwa ground the whole time. Ni Mwananyuki, niko na mzinga karibu 1000, niko nazo Uasin Gishu County, Narok County, Taita Taveta County, na kila mara naenda kuangalia nyuki zangu kuona vile wanaendelea. Ini project nilianza almost 1 year ago na nime-expand kwa haraka sana. Na pia mimi asali yenye navuna hata initoshi, haitoshi customers wangu. Ndio maana tunatafuta wananyuki wengine ama watu wanaweka mizinga ndio tuweze kununua asali kutoka kwao. Tuko na customers wengi wanataka hiyo asali na wanataka asali natural, asali organic, na naona tayari.
She is the daughter of Kenya's president, but her story goes far beyond just a child of a leader.
I know you know my father as a chicken farmer, and so I want you to know me as a beekeeper. My interest in agriculture began in beekeeping. So I'm a beekeeper. I have over 500 hives in Eldoret, and just this weekend I was in Eldoret to check on my bees and they're doing well. I harvested a lot of honey. Unfortunately, I didn't bring it here today to sell it to you.
Charlene Ruto was born in 1993 in Nairobi. She is the third-born daughter of William Ruto and Rachel Ruto. She grew up in a family that is private in some ways and public in others.
The wildest or weirdest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
The wildest or weirdest rumor? Yeah. I think that I'm a lesbian. Yeah, that is totally not true. Yeah, it was so weird.
Okay, as we wind up, Charlene, do you have a celebrity crush?
You want to know my celebrity?
Yes, you want to know.
Okay, he's not Kenyan,
okay,
though I would marry a Kenyan man most definitely.
Yeah.
He's not African. He's from the US. He has a really nice voice, and I love his music and his songs, but I also find him very good looking. His name is Jonathan McReynolds. Yeah.
Her father rose from humble beginnings to a high place in Kenya's politics. The Ruto family life mixed both the demands of public service and the customs of a close family home.
Leave my daughter Charlene alone. No, these are kids, They are just, they are just being children.
Okay.
So you know very well, James, that there is no such office. This is a girl who is just being herself, a child. She has this space with her colleagues. Colleagues are pushing her. Oh, maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do this. But
as a child, she watched her parents work, her father in politics, her mother in community work and faith. That mix of public life and private care shaped her. She learned to be seen and to serve, and also to be careful with what she shared in public.
When I was younger, I was encouraged to socialize before I specialize.
Wow.
So that's just to be friends with people. You don't have to be in a relationship or anything.
Yeah.
And I think getting into relationships too early really got me heartbroken.
Yeah.
That I could have avoided.
You've been heartbroken before? Oh my God.
So I think that was a life regret that I had. That I was not patient enough to just enjoy my life, be me, without having to be someone's girlfriend or anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's a life regret.
Charlene Ruto attended Kenyan schools, including Daystar University, where she will later graduate with a degree in mass communication. She spent time abroad too, a foreign exchange stint at Northwestern College in part of her education story. Later, she took a postgraduate study in hospitality, earning an MBA from Les Roches, a well-known hospitality school in Switzerland. I didn't go to any system for Britain system or American system. I went to Kenyan schools throughout. I was in Moi Girls Eldoret in high school. I came to Daystar University for uni. So I understand even the challenges that Kenyan youth face because I was there myself and I could see them. So it's a true story. I used to sell smoky and kachumbari, and I think my classmates and people I shared a dorm with, because I used to stay here in Athi River in a dorm here. These years of study gave her both local grounding and global exposure. At Daystar, she studied communication. She learned how to speak clearly, how to manage media messages, and how to work with people. These skills will later show in her public work and in how she uses social media and public speaking. One story from Charlene's campus days has followed her. She has said she sold smoky kachumbari from her room while at Daystar University. A smoky is a popular hot sausage snack. Kachumbari is a fresh tomato and onion relish. She has told interviews that smoky sold well on campus and she started a small business to meet that demand. The story was meant to show hustle, convenience, and entrepreneurship, and it caused a big online reaction when she told it as an adult. That moment matters because it humanized Charlene to many Kenyans. Here was a young woman who sold a snack to make extra money, a small, ordinary hustle that many students know well. But because of who her father is, the story also triggered some online debate. People asked whether it was true, whether she was privileged, or whether it was a neat message about self-reliance. Charlene kept repeating that it was her truth, that she did sell smokies and kachumbari in university. After university, Charlene worked in media relations. She took roles that matched her communication studies, working as a media relations officer and later in public relations and branding work, including with the family-owned Western Hotel. She also worked with Mobile Decisioning Holding Limited in media roles. These jobs gave her practical experience, how to manage press, how to brand a place, and how to handle public messaging. Her hospitality MBA added another dimension. She learned business, service, and international standards, skills useful in hotel branding and in events. Charlene's combination of media and hospitality experience made her comfortable speaking to both business people and young audiences. When William Ruto became president, Charlene became visible in a new way. She began attending official events, representing youth causes, and meeting people in a way that looked like an informal office of the first daughter. She used social media and public meetings to promote youth farming initiatives, climate action, and entrepreneurship. She also founded and led a foundation called Smart Mechanized Agriculture and Climate Action for Humanity and Sustainability, which focuses on youth empowerment in agriculture. Her activities were sometimes praised as energetic and youth-focused. Supporters said she was using her voice for good causes, helping young farmers, promoting climate action, and bringing attention to new ways for youth to earn money. In January 2024, she was appointed Kenya's Blood Ambassador by the Ministry of Health. Her involvement spans agriculture, youth empowerment, climate advocacy, and public health. One of the lesser-known sides of Charlene is her love for farming, especially beekeeping. On the family farm in Uasin Gishu County, she developed a beekeeping business and invited local farmers to join in. She credits her father's insistence on holiday visits to the rural home with shaping these values. Charlene has often shared her views on youth, opportunity, and self-growth. For example, she has emphasized that young people should not wait for jobs, but should be proactive, pursue passions, and start businesses. In 2024, she reflected publicly on her dating life, saying that earlier relationships taught her the value of self-discovery and discipline. While she has not publicly declared marriage or children, her commentary suggests she prioritizes personal growth before romantic commitment. With visibility comes criticism. Charlene came under scrutiny when she operated what was called the Office of the First Daughter, raising questions about funding and public accountability. Also, some of her remarks to youth about entrepreneurship and laziness sparked backlash on social media, with critics calling them insensitive to real employment challenges. She has been able to respond calmly and focus on her advocacy rather than public conflict. Charlene's trajectory suggests she intends to leverage her education, platforms, and passion to push for youth empowerment and climate-smart agriculture in Kenya. Her foundations outlines themes like youth in action, youth and society, and climate change and agriculture. Her story shows a blend of privilege and purpose, and many observe that she is trying to define her own identity beyond the label of president's daughter. Charlene Ruto's journey is still unfolding. She stands at a junction, the daughter of a national leader, a global educated professional, an advocate for youth and agriculture, and someone quietly shaping her own lane. Her life reminds us that education, passion, discipline, and service matter. That leadership isn't only about title, but about impact. And while some questions remain about her personal life and long-term goals, the story so far is one of ambition, responsibility, and purpose. For many young Kenyans, she is both a figure of hope and a reminder that legacy must be earned, not just inherited. Her highest achievement may not yet be seen, but the foundation is being laid.